Friends, hello. It's my favorite day because it's Monday, back in the market, and hey, it was a good day in the market. Let's be honest here. Palantir continues to do well on the stock exchange. There's many people praising it, and there's still many people condemning it and saying it's just a fad. But you won't hear me saying it's just a fad because we've got a lot of evidence to prove that it doesn't seem to be. Friends, thank you so much for being here. If you've been here before or you're new to me yapping here, become a friend and subscribe to this channel where you'll hear me talk about many stocks that are doing well and some that are just downright not doing well at all. But friends, obviously Palantir here. I am a huge investor in Palantir. Been talking about the stock for quite a while now, and I think a lot of us have. And it's really a great time for a lot of people that have been praising Palantir because, you know, it's finally like, okay, great, something massive is happening here, and we're watching it unfold here right in front of us. So obviously, you know, I think the majority of investors know if you're new to the scene here, but, you know, Palantir has received 3 big contracts right now, 3 massive contracts that they still have not really taken in any money so far. And that's really the whole gist of the story. That's the big, broad story wrapped into a tiny little sandwich for you to chew on. What everyone is waiting for, following the breadcrumbs here, is when Palantir starts to receive money upon these contracts, these altogether over $1 billion worth of contracts at this point. So this is really great to where it's going to get a company on a good balance sheet, paying off debt, and boost them further into the future. And, you know, obviously then with their technology, AI, you know, AI, we're just scratching the surface here of AI. I mean, let's be honest here. Hopefully AI doesn't kill us all before we become filthy rich on Palantir, but we'll see what happens here. So today with Palantir stock, it did all we could ask it to do. It just held its ground, and that's really, I think, what the majority of us were looking for today, was just for it to hold. There was a lot of people saying it was going to be a huge sell-off day, and there was a lot of us like, you know, why would it? Here's the thing right now, because there's still people that are very negative on Palantir, and I get it. They haven't had the best balance sheets in the past, and there's been some stuff with the company in the past. We get all that, but you have to realize now we're talking about a company that has taken a huge shift and directed their focus and their direction to greener grass. And yes, there usually is greener grass on the other side, and that's where Palantir is headed here, because they had these huge contracts. You know, I don't think this is going to be like an Elizabeth Holmes situation. We've seen so far that this is a real company. This is a real situation. This isn't some, you know, lady going, this is gonna be the next big thing because No, this is real. We know Palantir has real software working with real companies, and they've already succeeded on past government contracts before. And, you know, we're just having new ones, even bigger ones now. So this is what's really exciting here, what's going to be coming. Now, some more good news that broke here with Palantir is that today, Bank of America said this today. They put Palantir at a buy rating on the stock while assigning a price target of $18 per share. And, you know, that's what the majority of us, a lot of us have been saying here. And we think, you know, I personally, I think it's going to play around a high 15 to a $20 mark here, probably the rest of this month. I don't think it's going to be long before we do see a $20. Will it hold and sustain a $20 right now? Could be a little too soon for that to really take place till we get more into the weeds of these new deals, but, you know, it's possible. So friends, I don't want to yap too much about Palantir. I just made a video about, you know, yesterday talking that could we see the stock go to $100 this year. You know, here's what we can assume right now, that, you know, the company is having a lot of promotion right now. First it started with the Cathie Woods buying in, then it started with deals coming in, and then we had another deal, and now we're seeing this. So every week we're hitting new territory with Palantir, and which is fantastic. It's great. I mean, it's a fairy tale story right now, what we're watching. It's a little too good to be true, and that's why some people are still on the fence, like, I don't know here. But the one main thing a company can do that every investor should be aware of and that they want to see is that they see a company changing their balance sheet for good, that the company has big contracts, they're succeeding on those contracts, they're bringing in more contracts, and they're being highly, highly talked about. So, this is just me. There's no news. This is huge gossip that I'm starting. So this is me. I'm hoping that Palantir here will continue to grab new deals, big deals. Who knows, maybe some crazy company out there will see what is going on right now with this company. There could be meetings happening right now with Palantir and X company, some huge company, and we all know what companies we're thinking of. It's very possible. And those are what is going to continue to drive up this stock. So, if Palantir gets one more big deal here, the stock's going to hit $20 guaranteed, and it's probably not going to go back down to 15 or below 18 the rest of the year. And that's what we have to look at here. Once these quarterlies start to roll in here in the next few months, that is what is really going to be driving the stock. As long as these deals go the way they're supposed to, and they start to bring in big revenue for the company, and they succeed on these deals, that is what is going to drive more deals, money coming in, and real big investors looking at it, and more analyst companies, investment companies buying into Palantir. So there's still so much to come here, and that's what a lot of people that are long-term investors need to be looking at and are looking at right now. This isn't some like AMC, we're gonna squeeze this thing. No, this isn't that crap. This is investing. You are buying into a company right now for the future because you're looking at a stock that could potentially be one of the biggest AI, I'm not going to say the biggest AI company, but a top dog, a top competitor in the future for AI companies. AI companies' stocks are going to be a big thing here in the next 5 to 10 years. And I'm probably going to make a video here soon about software companies and AI companies out there that are starting to get a little bit of attention, because what Palantir is doing here, it's good for the whole sector of software / AI companies right now. And there's a lot of them being driven up right now. So friends, I think it's just important that we're all on the same page here with Palantir. We're not buying Palantir right now because they just made $1 billion in one night. We're buying into them because this time next year, their balance sheet should look a lot different. Their projection should look a lot different. This time next year, as long as everything goes right, that minimum bid price of $18 that I just said, more than likely could be $30 to $40. Who knows? Even more. I'm just shooting low, but it could potentially be a lot more. So friends, let me know what you think. And yeah, I'm not going to stop talking about Palantir here. I'm investing in this. I put money in this stock every week because I don't think we've even come close to hitting the top of the mountain yet. I really don't. And like I said, I think the deals are going to continue to roll in here. And the more deals that we see roll in here, it's going to keep driving up the price. It's just going to keep driving up the price. We might see a 13, 14 back to that price zone here, but I don't think it'll last long. I think this company, it's going to continue to beat the market because it's on its own projection path right now. It's not attached to anything. It's got its own money coming in. It's got its own platform. It's doing what it wants to do, and that is really, really exciting. So friends, I wish all of us the best of luck. Man, I hope we come back here in a few years and Palantir is just going freaking ballistic, and hopefully Sarah Connor hasn't busted the door and told us all that we're going to die. Friends, I will talk to you very soon. Take care. I really do wish all of you the best of luck. Bye, everyone.